headlines, the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture and National Food Security will officially commission 2 rehabilitated fish landing sites this afternoon. In the news from the region, Caribbean manufacturing sector poised for significant growth. And internationally, UN security talks underway as France prepares to join UK in recognizing Palestinian state. The details of these stories and more coming up next.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, no way, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now with your bonus, go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus Homeowners Policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. First off, the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture and National Food Security will officially commission and hand over rehabilitated fishing landing sites in Dubla and Bioche later today. The official ceremony will take place this afternoon at 3 p.m. Minister for Finance, Dr. Irvin McIntyre, says these investments will transform the fishing sector into a more resilient and profitable industry.
On Monday, attention will be turned to the commissioning and handover of rehabilitated fish landing sites in Dubla and Bioche, facilities that will give our fishers better access, storage, and marketing opportunities. As you know, the ministry has already completed rehabilitation works at the Maho fish landing site, and preparations are now underway for the construction of new fish vending facilities at Newtown and Fonkole, as well as additional fish landing sites in Stowe, Saint-Sauveur, and Scott's Head. I restate these interventions because it is an indication that our work is wide-ranging, and taken together, these initiatives are transforming fishing into a more resilient, more profitable industry. We hope that these investments will also make the industry more attractive to younger Dominicans who are seeking livelihoods in a modernized and sustainable sector. I want to commend the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Blue and Green Economy, the local contractors, and especially the fishers who have shown patience and courage through this process.
And that was Minister for Finance, Dr. Irvin McIntyre. On Friday, the Ministry of Agriculture handed over 11 fishing vessels. Dominica is set to make history on Tuesday as the first international destination for Contour Airlines. Tourism Minister Dennis Charles Pemberton says the inaugural flight will help position Dominica as the premier Caribbean destination.
With the launch of non-stop service from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and San Juan, Puerto Rico, we are opening a new chapter in regional connectivity and tourism growth. This inaugural flight is a symbol of progress, partnership, and confidence in Dominica's future. For our people, it means easier and more affordable travel. For our diaspora, it strengthens family and cultural ties. And for our visitors, it makes the nature island more accessible than ever before. As Minister for Tourism, I see this as a landmark achievement in our government's agenda to expand airlift and position Dominica as a premier Caribbean destination. Contour Airlines' choice of Dominica as its first international gateway is a powerful vote of confidence in our vision and stability. I warmly invite everyone to join us live on the Discover Dominica Facebook page on Tuesday, September 24th at 4:30 p.m. as we celebrate this historic inaugural flight together.
And that was the Tourism Minister, Dennis Charles Pemberton. Kalinago Chief Annette Sanford says plans are still in the works towards enhancing the 1930 War Memorial Site in the Kalinago territory. Sanford made the remarks during a recent smoke ceremony and the Kalinago 1930 Uprising Memorial Day, which was held under the theme Honoring the Sacrifices of Our Kalinago Ancestors.
Hopefully next year I would want to see more of the students come here, but again, access. So hopefully we will definitely look into seeing how we can improve access to this area and make it a little more comfortable for visitors. We have been speaking about it. Currently we're working on the L'Escalier-Tetchen Trail, which will appear along the coastline. So that's definitely an area that will be improved within the next year. And of course we'll be looking at perhaps bathroom facilities and a better road access for people. So the community have always been engaged in keeping this place up to date, especially the community of Sensi and Carifuna Cultural Group. I think they have invested quite a bit in this particular area because the whole 1930 event and the memorial started off the Carifuna Cultural Group. So we are grateful that they are continuing to work and to ensure that the tradition and the legacy and the history is passed on.
And that was the Kalinago Chief, Annette Sanford. The Rotary Club of Portsmouth says it is committed towards providing safe, fun, and engaging spaces for children across Dominica following the successful launch of 2 new school playgrounds. The Temple SDA Primary and Celibia Primary were both recipients of a new playground this month. Chair of Projects for the Rotary Club of Portsmouth, Lisa Fabian, says this initiative is supported by Republic Bank, EC Limited Dominica, Rotary District 7030, and the encouragement of Her Excellency, the President of Dominica, Silvani Burton.
The first of these installations was officially opened at Temple SDA Primary School on Monday, September 8th, and it was made possible through the generous partnership of the Republic Bank EC Limited Dominica through their Power to Make a Difference program. Now, the second playground was inaugurated at the Salibé Primary School on Tuesday, September 16th, with the invaluable support of Her Excellency Silvani Burton, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and funding from a grant provided by the Rotary District 7030. These milestones follow the launch of our inaugural playground at the Southern Pie Primary School last September. With each new playground, this moves us closer to our ambitious goal, which is to equip our schools in Dominica with safe and stimulating play areas. We certainly know that this is an ambitious goal, but we're already on the way in our planning for the 4th playground, and this will be coming forth in the upcoming months, and we look forward to realizing this.
And that was the Chair of Projects for the Rotary Club of Portsmouth, Liz Fabian, taking us to the end of this afternoon's National Focus. Up next is news from the region and international.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was devant jour, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you won't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, her face light up like dumbly. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last. and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. Now, news from the region. President of the Caribbean Manufacturers Association, Ramsey Ali, says regional manufacturers associations are working on medium to long-term growth strategies to increase the sector's contribution to economic growth by up to 30%. The CMA says it anticipates a sizable increase in jobs once the sector expands exports to regional and international markets. President of the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association, Dale Parson, says the association has outlined a bold, multi-pronged strategy to grow Trinidad and Tobago's non-energy exports from TT 6.2 billion to 10.6 billion. Internationally, security talks are underway in New York, where world leaders are gathering ahead of the UN General Assembly. France is set to use a meeting later about the two-state solution to join the UK, Canada, and Australia in formally recognizing a Palestinian state. And a handful of other European nations are expected to follow suit. However, Germany, Italy, and the US have said they won't. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says recognition gives a huge reward to terrorism and that a Palestinian state will not happen. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's news. Up next is Sports with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards of the Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's begin with cricket news. The former West Indies women's player Pearl Etienne picked up 4 wickets, leading the Emerald Stars women's team to a 3-run win over their male counterparts, the Casuals, as the Central Cooperative Credit Union Dominica Cricket Association's Intermediate Cricket League continued on the weekend. Emerald Stars, they won that game by 3 runs, securing their first ever win in the history of the competition. And of course, and some other results from the weekend. The Adam Sanford Kalinago Blasters, they secured a 105-run win over the Penville Gladiators, and Rubens Bakery Christians defeated the KFC Summit. So we'll give you a roundup of all the matches in the Intermediate League at 6:20 this evening. Let's bring you some athletics news. As the head coach of the Aspirers Athletics Club, Nabi Wallace, says he is pleased with his club's start to the 2025 Dominica Athletics Association Road Race Series. Well, the series got underway on Sunday in Portsmouth. The Aspirers dominated the event, winning 11 out of the 16 categories, and also walked away with over 20 medals. Well, we'll hear from Nabi Wallace at 6:20 this evening. Let's bring you some news from the chess board, as the chess grandmaster and director for chess development at the International Chess Federation, Nigel Short, says he's impressed with the progress Dominica has made in the game of chess. Short, who is here on a visit, says that the work that the Dominica Chess Federation has been able to do is commendable. He says he's excited of what he's seen so far. Where we'll hear from Nigel Short this evening as he visited the St. Mary's Academy this morning as part of his trip here to Dominica. In some more sports this lunchtime, the men's senior national volleyball team secured a 3rd place finish at the ECVA Final 4 volleyball tournament in Antigua last night. Dominica took care of business, beating Grenada in the 3rd place match, and they took that match in straight sets, winning 25-18, 28-26, and 26-24. The ECVA Final 4 tournament was won by Antigua, who defeated St. Lucia in straight sets last night. And the West Indies T20 captain for the Nepal series, Akil Hussain, delivered with an all-round performance as the Trinbago Knight Riders got past the Guyana Amazon Warriors to lift the 2025 Republic Bank CPL title for a fifth time last night. The Knight Riders won the game by 3 wickets to win their first title in 5 years. And of course, we had Guyana Shea Hope finishing as the tournament's leading run scorer for 491 runs. The most wickets went to Guyana's Imran Tahir, who picked up 23, and Kieran Pollard of the Trinbago Knight Riders was named the player of the tournament. Let's move to some basketball news now, as the Dr. Daru Prichler Sports Club Falcons have kept their hopes of a playoff spot in the DABA Premier League alive as they edged out the BA Sharks as basketball action continued last weekend at the Massac Indoor Facility. Of course, in the other match last weekend, we had Shamar Felicity top scoring 40 points as the Peru Super Eagles, they defeated the defending champions, the Detroit Blazers. We'll give you some more details on those games as well at 6:20, but that's a look at your sports. It's lunchtime. Let's head back to Hassan Robinson with the headlines of the news.
DBS News.
And a special thanks to Gavin Richards for keeping us in the know as it relates to sports. In the headlines, the Ministry of Blue and Green Economy, Agriculture and National Food Security will officially commission 2 rehabilitated fish landing sites this afternoon. In the news from the region, Caribbean manufacturing sector poised for significant growth. Internationally, UN security talks underway as France prepares to join UK in recognizing Palestinian state. Well, this brings us to the end of this afternoon's news and sports. Up next is Lotto.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. Your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS.
Here's how. The Combo 5 betting option costs $69. The player has a choice of any 5 numbers, and if the player's numbers match 5 of the 6 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. Maybe you prefer Combo 7 costing $21. Players have a choice of 7 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about Combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone, and welcome back to the Midday Draw. It's the 22nd of September 2025, and I am your hostess, Mia Francis. It's now time to turn $2 into $2,000 with Play 4. Good luck, everyone. The first number is 14. Your second number is 1. The third number is 17. And your fourth lucky number is 2. Let's recap. Your Play 4 lucky numbers this afternoon are 14, 1, 17, and 2. Play 4. Grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding Multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with
Multi-X. Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for Multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting Multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select Multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. Multi-X, available on all bet sites. Just remember to spend the same amount on Multi-X and Big 4. So good, we got you.
And we are back. It's big bets and big scores. Let's now play some Big 4. Good luck to you. And your big numbers for Big 4 are 1, 4, 8, and 9. Let's now reveal that multi-X ball. And the multi-X ball selected is FP. To recap, the Big 4 lucky numbers are 1, 4, 8, and 9. The multi-X ball drawn is FP. Big 4. It's really an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with Multi-X.
Pick 2 and multiply with Multi-X.
DNL games are fun and rewarding. Pick 2 with Multi-X is a great addition. Ask me how to play.
It's easy to win.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's now play some Pick 2 with Multi-X. Happy winnings! Your 2 lucky numbers for Pick 2 this afternoon are 1 and 2. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Yes, double those winnings. To recap, your Pick 2 lucky numbers are 1 and 2. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Pick 2 as play to win. Stay tuned for one-off.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. It's now time to win some cash with some one-off. Good luck, everyone. And your 3 lucky numbers for one-off are 8, 1, and 5. To recap, your one-off lucky numbers are 8, 1, and 5. One-off. Win anyway. Up next is Daily 3 with Multi-X.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
Something big is coming to Dominica. A game for the people, by the people. Are you ready to match 5?
Look here, it's not just a game, it's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot. Match 5.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom. Who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
Double the draws, double the chances, double the excitement. Match 5, your local jackpot game.
5 chances, 2 draws a week.